Hey everybody, it's Nick from Android Headlines, and today we're giving you a hands-on first look at the LG V20. Following up 2015's LG V10 is the appropriately named V20, a phone that takes many cues from its predecessor and offers a redesigned body and a considerable horsepower boost from that phone. As should be the case in 2016 at this point, the V20 is powered by a Snapdragon 820 CPU, 4 gigs of LPDDR4 RAM, and sports 64 gigs of UFS 2.0 Plus speed internal storage with microSD card support up to 2 terabytes. On the front sits a 5.7-inch Quad HD IPS LCD panel, and above it a small ticker display that you might recognize if you've ever seen or used the LG V10. This time around, LG has improved the ticker display, making it both larger and brighter than its predecessor. At 68 nits, it's double the brightness of the V10's second screen, and it can hold a total of 24 characters on its face too, also nearly double the size of the V10. What's not double the size are the measurements of the device, which actually are slightly more narrow than the V10 thanks to those side rails now being gone, and it's also 15 grams lighter at 177 grams total. That doesn't mean LG has made it any weaker though, as it still sports a military grade construction that's drop test rated, and this time around the bulk of the body is metal and glass. Only the top and bottom are a special kind of polycarbonate, acting as bumpers to absorb the shock from dropping, and the entire back is actually a removable metal plate with spring-loaded mechanism. Underneath this plate is a removable 3200 mAh battery. The body here is incredibly solid and doesn't have that coating that the LG G5 did, regardless of the visual similarities between the phones, making it actually feel metal this time around. Part of the circuitry inside holds 4 digital to analog converters, or DACs for short, which are a main part of converting the digital audio from the phone to that 3.5mm audio jack. Most phones only have a single DAC though, so what the heck is LG doing here? By providing 4 24-bit DACs, LG is using these to filter out considerable amounts of noise, boasting a 50% white noise reduction when comparing to some other phones on the market. This also means that LG has outfitted the phone with high-resolution microphones, 3 in total, and can not only record directional audio like last year's V10, but this time around it's 24-bit 192 kHz lossless audio via the FLAC codec. This applies for both the high-resolution audio recording tool pre-installed on the phone, as well as the audio from the camera itself. Be sure to check out our camera hands-on to learn more about the camera on the LG V20, as this is a pretty crazy combination of regular and wide-angle lenses, both on the front and the back of the phone, giving the V20 a total of 4 onboard cameras. It's pretty clear LG likes the number 4 on this phone, so see that video to find out why. Don't forget that the LG V20 is going to be the first phone to ship to market with Android 7.0 Nougat pre-installed. And the unit that we got our hands on with had this pre-installed on here, although it doesn't seem like LG has tweaked the UI much since the G5's release a few months ago. This is a little bit disappointing in some areas, given that the skin can look pretty dated, but we'll see how it goes when we get the final unit. Either way, it seemed as snappy and responsive as usual, despite sporting a little bit uglier the UX than we're used to nowadays. One awesome feature that made its way back from the V10 is that second screen customization, where you can add a signature, shortcuts, and tons more as well. There's even a quick way to switch between recently used apps without having to go into the overview multitasking screen to do it. And just like last year, I definitely would say this is going to be the most useful part for many users on a daily basis. It really is quite a brilliant invention and a feature that's hard to lose once you get used to it. LG has also dropped a bit more customization on here as well, giving some interesting looking wallpapers that go with that signature. These wallpapers show the first letter of your signature and give it a little bit more customization than just using those stock wallpapers on the phone would. We hope you enjoyed that video and will subscribe to us for more content. Check us out on your favorite social media site, and be sure to check out AndroidHeadlines.com for 24/7 Android-based news coverage. Don't forget to see our other LG V20 videos, and of course, as always, thanks for watching. Until next time.